Hello friends, my name is Renuka and welcome back to my channel, and today I'm sharing watercolor card project and I'm using paper Smooches products, that adorable array die set as well as pretty phrases sentiment set. So now I decided to add more watercolor cards in the series of any occasion. So I think this card will serve the purpose of Mother's Day, or you can celebrate with this card with any occasion. So just jump into the project. I'm using here Bristol Smooth white color cardstock, which is watercolor, and these pearl colors are from my stash. I'll make sure that I'll link all the stuff I use here in the YouTube description as well as my blog too. So after giving a light wash with the flat brush, I'm using here a round brush and putting those colors very gently on the watercolor paper. Now the trick is here. First of all, I see the die and I see that where is the flowers and where is the leaves. So I kind of placing the color in that manner where I get the green color behind the leaves and red color behind the flowers. So now you see in a minute what I'm talking about. I'll show that thing afterwards. Now I'm just dropping these droplets of colors there, and water is doing its own work and they kind of mixing with it. At this time this panel looks more vibrant, but after drying you can see that it is a little bit faded, so I'll add more colors there. So this is the dye where I talking about. Now I'll just put another wash of watercolor on it, and then I'm kind of placing the purple blue colors on the flower side, and just to match those colors, and this should not look a little bit odd, so I'm adding them on the other sides of the cards too. Then adding little bit of greenery for the leaf, and again when you see that you're kind of contaminating the things or you can mixing the things, it's become a little bit muddy. The trick is that you should stop that time and dry all the things. Now here I'm using a paper towel and I'm getting that kind of texture. I want the paper towel texture to get the things, and I pick a little bit colors also. And don't worry about this panel, we'll add more color afterwards. This is the really basic wash, the basic things for our card base. Now I'll use this die and I cut out it 2 times, but I will not pop the whole things. I just pop up those 2 flowers. I want that inlay technique to do, and I just want to put those inside. So now here I am checking that which color I want, and then I choose pink here, but yellow or orange will also solve the purpose. I should use the yellow. Yellow will look more nicer and brighter, I think. But anyway, I choose this, and then here's the trick. You can add a double-sided fun foam here, and you can make the things. Here I'm kind of playing with the sentiments, that what I want to. I didn't cut out that part because I just want to show you that you can put the mom sentiment there, you can put the paper Smooches frames there by using with the volume. I think gold volume will be nice. Prima volumes are really nice, gold and silver, and then you can put that mom sentiment inside. But somehow I didn't do that, and later video you see that. Now here I am again fetching magic clean color markers, and I am directly the high pigment ink, adding that pink directly to the card or base. Now here's the trick. These are kind of brush strip and very fine brush strip, so you can add the color in very small parts also. This is the beauty of these markers. If I do the same technique with the Spectrum Aqua markers, I can't get these nice and cleaner effect with those. Now I'm just adding more shades like green with the yellow. I'm not doing much shading here. I just want to add a little bit of shading and just pop those dyes out. And these are double dyes, so there are inside and then you get the borders also. I'm not coloring that border, I'm keeping that as it is. As these colors, what we do the watercolor wash is little bit shimmery. It's already have lots of shimmer in the card, and these vibrant colors are kind of little bit muted down there where I want to. Now I just zoom it to show you that how this small tip works great for this kind of coloring. Now you can went ahead and add a white line on the outer layer of the die cuts. I don't want to, so I just didn't do that. But if you want a real inlay die cutting, you can pop out all the things and make the only the outer line with the black or white and color all this die cut and place them in their place again. These are very small integrated dies, so I didn't do that, but you can do that technique with the bigger dies or these ones also. Now I'm kind of adding the colors on those flowers, and this card is kind of rainbow color card. I really like the splash of colors and more colors, and I'm using here red, orange and yellow. These are very highly pigmented ink, so when you are adding colors on colors, just make sure that the base color and adding the next color to it should be kind of mixing it. Means if you adding yellow on the base color and upper side is orange and red, it will look nice. But if you have already green color and then you want to add yellow, then it is a little bit difficult. So at that time you should pick that color by using water brush, and I showed that technique I think in a previous video. So after this I will just decided to pop these flowers and centers of those flowers, and I'm using just a leftover from the foam here, fun foam here, and I'll use glue to add those. This is a little bit become tricky because these are very pretty small one, but yeah, they're gonna fine. And I'm using here white. You can use the color ones if you want to. Make sure that when it pops it will look nice, so you can go with the yellow or I think red to match the first flower, and for the second flower you should go for pink. Now here I am using just a pop dot, and then the same thing for the other, kind of aligning those flowers and then putting pop dot inside and then just putting that. So at this moment this card is completed. You can add any sentiment to it. I decided to add this celebrate sentiment, and this kind of thing goes to all occasion cards. So for this you can just stamp it and heat emboss it with the white or black. I decided to make a little bit more fun here, so I'm using three colors, that orange, purple and pink, and I just stamp those, and I just make sure that the orange flowers is on upper side, so I may first use the orange, and purple on the left side, so I last is the purple color. These kind of small things makes your card more beautiful and pop. Now I just put the clear embossing powder there, and now I'm heating those. Distress inks are quite a bit electrifying, so you can heat them. Just now I did that, and now I'm just putting this pretty pink wash, a clear and silver sequence there. To add those you can add the clear dew drops also. I'm using yellow color dew drops just to add more yellow in the card and making more little bit of interesting here. You can do the white thing, or you can just put directly dew drops on them. Then I'm just using those dew drops to create interest in the flower center as well as flower. So using red and magenta, and you can use any you can use enamel dots. And if you don't want to use this, you can just skip this step, or you can add the white gel pen to it, and they will pop really nice. This time I just want a little bit subtle look, so I didn't use white at all in this card. Then for those birds, I think there is a little bit missing, so I add the clear draw to it, and you can see that the splash of colors, that everything is good, kind of celebrating theme. And I hope you liking this my watercolor series. If you want to see more cards, do subscribe to my channel. If you like it, hit the subscribe button, like the card, and you can follow me on my social media. So until the next crafty project, have a crafty life. Bye bye.